there hasn't been the processing that happened internally. People will often fail because, one, they don't know this. So we're conditioned to think, for example, that grief is bad, victimhood is bad, crying is bad. But if you think it's bad, if you're down here, you move up and you're crying, you think it's bad, you go back down here. We think anger is bad. Oh, anger, oh, no, back down here. So they say stuck. No, it depends on the place you're coming from. Fear to anger, good. Courage to anger, not necessarily. It's not the thing, it's the place it's coming from. Okay? Or they try to jump too far ahead. I'm in apathy, I want to discover my purpose. Skipping the necessary steps. Okay? But this is very, very useful. And whatever you're experiencing, you can always do an audit and see where you're at on the scale. And you'll experience all of it. You could be, again, on your purpose, and something happens and you move to anger. Something happens, you move to grief, fear. And then you know what to aim for to move up. And you move up by letting go. With these, though, I'm not talking necessarily about the emotions. Okay? We all have these emotions within us, and every emotion is good and valid. I still get angry, I still get scared, so should you. If you didn't, that means there's some resistance. You should feel every single emotion. The difference between an emotion and a state, you could say, is that the emotion is temporary. And the emotion kicks in when it's appropriate to reality. If there's a bear that appears and you don't feel scared, you're going to die. Right? That is real fear. It's not time to do a release if a bear shows up. Let me let go of this fear. No, that's real fear. The same with grief. If something bad happens and say you lose someone, of course you have to grieve. That is real grief. But then there's the unrealistic fear, where you experience it when you're not meant to. It's disproportionate to reality. Unrealistic grief, where it just becomes this permanent state. As opposed to emotion, data, now it just runs you. Every emotion is good. The states are what you want to let go of. Don't get stuck in them. I listen to my own meditations. I listen to my voice pre-recorded, and I guide myself through it just as I guided you here. Why? Is it because I love hearing my own voice? Can you guess why? Can you guess why? Even like me at home, because I do a morning release almost every day, like 5 times a week, and I do a release like this 2 to 3 times a week, every fucking week. I do the death meditation once a month. If I didn't, I wouldn't be here. Why do I do it? Why do I listen to my own voice?
It's familiar, yeah. So you don't need to think about it.
Bam, yes, that's why. I could guide myself through it, but what did we say? What's the first part of letting go? Tuning into the sensations, disengaging the mind. That is the reason you bring your awareness down the base of your spine, to disengage the mind. If you have to simultaneously think about what to say, what to ask to bring things up, you're not fully present in the body.